Alright, there we go. Hey, hey. We are here, and let's see if everything works. Mike's working. Oh, it's not off this time. That's a yepper's all good. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Where's the thing? I've been goofing off today too much. Alright, so, yeah, Javier, Javier's a dog now, apparently. So we got that on here. So we gotta we gotta play a minigame where you press space and you escape Javier. Why do I keep on calling him that? Javier. It's his new name. Alright, where's the thing? Let me turn this. You're ready to hear metal sounds. Or weird sounds. I don't know what this sounds like. I just know it sounds weird. There you go. Are you aimed down properly? Yep, mic is now set up. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that works. Now I gotta check if Discord works. We'll check that later. Alright, here we go. Is the succession time. Are we gonna succeed or not? Oh hey, this guy. Oh, not the goof. Okay. I wanna quit. He's gotta stop making those faces at me, but he said, stop doing that. Alright, what do I show you? This? Alright, let me go on the record here. Yes, I know what you're going to say. Rushel, take this, write brilliant column. End quote. I don't think so. Look, buddy, I write brilliant columns about one thing. And that's food. If you're trying to understand. I'm not even gonna say. Oh, what could he possibly be writing? He didn't listen to a word I said. Alright, so what's in here? Can I do this? No. Alright, sadly I cannot do that. I've already messed with that. I messed with that. If I turn up the music a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, no, I can't. Can I show you much? This? Alright, now let me go on the record here. Oh, no, you already... Yeah, okay. Ah. Okay. What did I want to show you? Isn't there a letter I wanted to show you? Something I wanted to show him. I'm remembering something like that. Huh. No. Alright, what did I want to... I wanted to show him something. What was it? It was like a letter. I could have sworn it was a letter. Or something like that. It wasn't that, apparently. Well, that's the same thing. Alright. Nothing here. Well, I'm plain confused now. So I'm guessing I'm not supposed to talk to you yet. Let me go over here. A tiny frame. Oh yeah, we can't. And then he doesn't say anything either. Okay, well, that's a... You aren't disappearing, which has me in a weird feeling that I missed something. Like, did I miss something? I have no idea what I should show them. it's not in here. Calcium maybe? No, it's here. Studio? Yes. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you. What's with that scary face you're making? And what's with the I know something but I'm not telling face you've got going, Emma? Ooh. Need to drink water. Good thing I brought one that was filled, so for good. Oh wait, I should probably change my headset batteries just in case I don't have to do it later. 1 second. Changing the batteries. Okay. Starting to get done. Should be good now. In a few seconds, because it takes a second. Okay, now we're good. Let's go. Let's go, Mario. I can't believe it. Mario's the killer in this case. He's come to beat me up and take my money. My $5 ruse. I said I wouldn't pay that lunch plumber money. I don't know. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Did I already show this? Pretty sure I did. Did I get anything? What did I want to do? Well, now I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, we got handy dandy Google over here if I ever get stuck. Alright, so it's probably gotta go back here. Stop. Stop this. Let me try to just show you everything real quick. Wish I could show you profiles, that'd be really useful. Same time, that'd be like a lot to present. I'm just gonna go through stuff here. Trial and error. I bet he's supposed to give me something to go back to Emma with. Nothing still, dude. What is this? What is this? What is it? You don't do anything I like. What is this? You don't like look at anything. What is this? Okay, yeah. You're not gonna be any help, are you? I showed him that, so I mean you're useless. You won't tell me anything. Phoenix is still here. Did I like? I'm gonna try Phoenix as well because he doesn't have anything either. What would he know? Hmm. What is it? Oh yeah, okay, he's useless. Alright, gotcha. Okay, yeah, no. Thanks, Emma. Alright, so we got those two then? What about this one? This painting came... Okay, good. Came from behind the dresser. I guess so. Still don't know. Just hoping you wouldn't figure that out. There we go. You think you could tell me us a bit about it? I suppose. That's what you think. Drew Bisham was a forger. Okay. That's really big, actually. Ooh, the music, though. It's actual Slender, though? You're 36. Okay. I love this, Phoenix's picture. Alright. A forger. Perfect. What are these lies, dude? Okay, so what exactly is a forger? Why they're Slender, I say. They're saying I was a forger. I can't believe this. So exactly is a forger. Well, basically it's someone who makes forgeries. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? Oh, photocopy. I already said the whole thing. I combined both words. The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. Yeah, we know that. We're a lawyer. So Drew Bisham was a criminal, I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. Supplement his work in illustration, I guess. I see. Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place. Ooh, what's that? Looks like a printer. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. Ooh. Okay. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real thing. So are these paintings forged then? Or that one painting then? That makes a lot of sense. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery, not necessarily anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like after all? Oh yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the painting of the unfinished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really needed to go to such lengths, seeing as one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Let's see. Sorry if I'm a little more quieter, I don't know what's up right now. I think I'm just tired out for a bit. I'll probably get more energy in a bit when we keep on going with this. Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be valuable, interesting, and maybe valuable for our case. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. Butter will get you everywhere, they say. Maybe I should... They also say, many other things. Maybe I should ask Emma to help us out. Hopefully she will. I hope so. Wait, how do I ask her if she'll help us out? I was wondering if you could take a look at this. No, never mind. I was wondering if you could help. Help with what? What does that mean? I kind of want to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Oh, fine, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out. Alright. Yeah, this one. Oh, am I supposed to do something? Oh! Was it never a puzzle? Nice. Oh, it's this one again. Yes! Let's go. I like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm creating paintings, but not actually. Oh. Okay, let's print this out. What is... There's a guitar on fire? What the heck? Wow, he really blows. The finish isn't anything like the rough. Weird. That was really weird. Woo. Oh wait. Try to welcome to the stream. Which I'm trying to do the thing with this. What did we find out? Let's see. We found out that that guy was a forger. And he's been forging evidence.
No, Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, did Phoenix get the stuff from this guy? I was like, what the, does he though? I don't know. And let me, oh, hey, look at this. I've remembered to set up the canvas. I'm setting it up. Here we go.
Yo, that's crazy.
Let's go. It's all good now. Or it should be. Does it look good?
Yeah,
What?
I just saw the poll on the general.
We have to know. It will be known in 24 hours. Were you wondering why I sent you Eggworth?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, now I see.
I don't know, I was feeling silly, so I was just like, I'm just gonna do this.
But the egg wasn't worth it.
It will be. It will be. The egg will be worth it soon. Oh yeah, and I did the... I was messing around on Twitter too with that. I got a bunch of gumshoe sprites, so I was like, what am I supposed to do with these? What if I just mess around with them real quick?
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter too.
I got a bunch of them. I was like really laughing at some of them because they look really funny. There's one.
Gumshoe is anger.
He's anger right now. Gumshoe is running from tax evader. He's a tax evader. It was so good. There was one of the sprites I wanted to put on the thing, but it wouldn't work. It was just a GIF of Gumshoe spinning, and that's in the game apparently, because I just I got it from the site that like has everything from the game, and that was one of the animations.
Wow.
I want to see the part where Gumshoe spins.
Gumshoe spin.
The Gumshoe spin. Did you see what I did? You're gonna look at Discord. Look at what I added. I added a bunch of new stuff.
Okay, look at this. I'm looking.
You have no idea.
Okay, let me try to realize.
I had a bunch of sounds too. I had my max. I had a max. Like I can only do 8. And I added more gifs. I want to call them. No, they're not gifs. They're Genjis.
I see the sounds.
There's some good ones in there.
Some of the names are interesting.
I can only put that long of the song in there. That's how long I can put. That's the entire song. I couldn't put more than 5 seconds. It won't let me. I was gonna put like 1 second, but I was like, it doesn't work that well. It was just like, darn, it stops.
Yeah. Beep.
Let me find my favorite one. Where's my favorite one? I have a favorite one. Where is it? Let's see. Come on. I like that one. That's the numb. That's the numb laugh I did at some point. And here's this one.
Where's your passion?
That's from the argument of Edgeworth and Gordon arguing over cookies. It's so good. And I just have this one randomly. I don't know what's thinking with this one.
Hello. Welcome.
Understandable.
I wanted to. There was a second part to it where it says, I'm so nervous, but I couldn't fit it in. It sounded so good. That's what I could collect.
Okay. And Discord tells me there are some new emotes.
Oh yeah, I got a ton. I added so much. Let's see. You even activate emotes. Yeah, they're here. Okay. I have to like. Oh, I have like a. This is the cast here. I'm gonna show this up. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. The stream knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I just almost took a horrible photo of that. There. Close that. Let me get a better photo.
Yeah, that's a cool stream, by the way.
It's good. Alright, let me put an image in. There we go. I got the Gumshoe surprise one in there. I have to.
Image.
Images here. What is it? Preview my images? What is this? We're gonna find out which one is right. Okay. Okay, that's the right one. That's the image. Look at it.
Image.
We're gonna leave this in the corner.
So these are the so-called emotes.
Yeah. Let's change it real quick. I have an idea.
Something that those kids these days use. Like the telephone.
Gumshoe reaction.
Why is he built like that?
Why does he look so scared? Oh
my god.
Why does he look like that?
There is something with his mouth.
I don't know, his mouth is so like that. Why is it like that? I like that one too much. It's such a good one. You can just put it next to anything surprising. You just have Gumshoe. Oh? Headset? You are wrong. What is that? My headset says it's low battery when it's not. What is this? Let me try to turn it off real quick and turn it back on. Come on, turn on. I can't hear anything as you turn on a new headset. Come on. There we go. Now it's full. Okay, so it was pretending to... It's such a glitch. It said it was low battery and now I turned it back on. Turned it off, turned it back on. Now it's full battery.
I'm lucky you didn't hear stuff you should hear.
What is this? What is this? I just get banned tomorrow.
Yeah, you're banned. You're banned.
Oh no. Edger's gonna take all my money. Told Edger my address.
Edward's on the way.
Oh no. He sent me a picture of him slowly approaching my house. He's kind of like he's.
Oh no, he's doxing you.
Wait, he's got the, you know, the song in his car. It's showing that. He showed me a video of that.
Yeah. Like in that one video of Edward driving to the how's this song called?
When Edward's coming over for dinner. Anyway.
Oh, it was without me. Oh.
Without me? It's perfect.
Yeah, that's the song's name.
It's so good. I got a bunch of Edgeworth sprites ready for a new starting soon screen. Hopefully I can get it done before it comes out. I don't know, I was thinking... Wait, no, I'm gonna make that surprise. Never mind. I can't just say what I'm gonna do. Spoilers.
No revealing on the streams.
No reveals allowed. Okay, let's get back to this game. Oh no.
Destroy the spoilers.
Oh no, wait, does that mean they can ban me? Don't ban me.
Mods, ban the streamer.
Stream just gets taken down. It says stream. What's that thing when the stream gets like disconnected? It has like that emote where it's like covering his face. That's what's gonna pop up. I forgot what it's called.
I also don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
It does that when like my internet cuts out or anything. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently.
Yeah, let's casually come back to the game.
Yeah, we have to at some point. We have to. We're just sitting here. That's the whole stream. The entire stream is just talking about Gumshoe sprites and then Gumshoe reacting to images. I like that too, though. But we need the Gumshoe sprite tier list. Gumshoe sprite tier.
Sprite stream.
I think this needs to be. I need to get all the Gumshoe sprites. It will put it in the tier list. I'll make a tier list. This has to happen.
Yeah, okay. We gotta at some point do a whole tier list stream, but we gotta make a few tier lists for that.
I'm writing this down. Putting this on the schedule. I got a horrible pen. Gum. Wait, I should probably say. I was just gonna write gum, but I'm probably gonna think that's like actual gum. Gumshoe tier list.
Gum tier list.
Gum tier list. We have to find out all the good gums. You probably thought he could draw any sort of he wanted to for the rough. I love that. Just go back to it. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a sketch. Composition. Ooh. the tasty composition. In other words, the traces of charcoal. That's how you paint paintings. Between paint and canvas. That's how artists act in private with their paintings. I don't know what that means. I don't know which when I put my painting on the wall. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch. Let me just forge this painting real quick. Froze the painting up on the wall. I don't even remember what I was gonna say, okay. But not what it looked like. I couldn't think of anything. I think I follow you. Oh! What was that? I heard something outside the door. It's Edward is out there. He's listening in. He's got like a large cone and he's listening onto the door. He's got against the door, he's listening in. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely. And do a completely new painting on top of that. So Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd. Yeah, why would you paint on top of sketches? You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. And it's a entirely different painting. You think we could check out one of the other paintings? Oh, Apollo has a thought. That's a new one. Well, sure, you don't like this stuff, detection stuff, don't you? Yes, yes.
Check it out.
I'm so happy.
Happy too.
I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Yeses, yes, yes, yes. This painting's gonna be Edgeworth.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. It must be yes.
You're gonna wait a while before the investigations game.
We gotta wait a bit, and this is what we got until then.
Yeah.
Puzzles. We got really insane puzzles. It's very mind-bending. What are cards?
It's like the Phoenix's case.
What's going on? This guy is painting. You wanna know the last painting? There was another painting we did, and the painting was of the guitar on fire. This guy sees the future. What is this? He's time traveling. This one too. The time travel is real.
Then, the guitar, the cards.
What's
What
wrong
would
with
be the
that?
last one?
It's just a picture of Phoenix.
At this point, it's just Phoenix.
Yeah, he's just here. He's just here for some reason. What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. You think I could just look at the last of these? Fine by me, knock yourself out. Is the last one? What's it gonna be?
The last one. Today's mission. Discover what the last painting is hiding.
Oh no. It's like Gumshoe or something, and it's like to be continued. It's like to be continued. Black screen.
In investigations.
In investigations, we're finally this was actually the prequel.
Oh, this is the noodle stand. Yeah.
Oh, they know. They know. What is this?
Yeah, dude. So the future.
Oh, what is that? Okay, let's print this one out. Oh. Actual time travel. What the heck is all this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. Emma, you were there. You were there. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? You were there too.
Radiation?
Trucy, look at all these sketches. Yeah, wait, actually. Is there Is it just... What is in this? What's in that machine? Oh. Oh. What do you know? He was doing the Weezer. He was doing the Weezer thing. Ah, there. Now you figure out. Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on? Come on, just look at the painting. Just look.
She's the investigator.
What is this? These sketches are of the 3 cases I worked on.
And you did do.
What? Surprise-faced. What? The murder in the poker room at the Borsche Bowl Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. I mean, he was alive. And then he was dead. The events that transpired during the Gavin Year's concert. I don't think Gavin was on fire. I don't think Xavier was on fire though. It's kind of not accurate. Not accurate at all. What is this?
He was playing so good that he wasn't fire.
Yeah, he was too good. The painting was like, he was so good. I could remember this. What could it mean? How could he have drawn those things? And why? Well, look behind that curtain. There's a time travel machine behind it. And wait, is that Sans Undertale? He was in there. He was all along here. It was him all along. That's what I wanted to know. Hey, it brings it back. Why does this make sense? Wait. It's True Bishop. Your father? What?
Your father.
What is this? What? How's... Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? He was Apollo's father all along. I've never even heard of a True Bishop before. We're gonna die to this. I haven't even seen a picture of him. Well, there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. Apollo, it seems you have a little bit of a stalker, eh, pal? It couldn't have been a coincidence.
Mr. Bishop, if it comes to Apollo, you are the father.
Oh, you are now father of Apollo.
Congratulations, you now have a son.
That's what Phoenix's secret plan was. He's trying to get Apollo adopted so he can get rid of him. He's like, I'm sick of this guy. He keeps on coming to my place. This is messed up, man. Just who was this True Bishop and what did he have to do with me? We continued. No, little chime. I can't believe Phoenix was my uncle.
Uncle Phoenix, what happened?
Uncle Phoenix, please. Tell me what the time travel future is. Good morning. So you're there, right? I'm Trucy right. That's right with a W. But not right? I'm gonna implode. We're on your side. You can tell us anything. Please? Good morning. She speaks.
No way.
I can't believe this. Not bad. But I think you'd do better with a little smile, you know? You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know? No, you cannot do that. You can't do that. Trucy, you can sell people. Let's take it easy for starters.
Is illegal.
This is accurate for Trucy.
Wow.
Wait.
you can see the example of an emote that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's accurate emote. Thank you for taking my case, smiley face. It's just a picture of the next thing. That's such a perfect way to the next picture sounds just Gumshoe scared. And there's gonna be different emotes on that. Oh, that gives me an idea. Okay, well that's a start, I guess. The hand.
The hand.
There she goes with the nail polish again.
Nail polish.
Oh, what? I thought that was a hand. That's great, really. It's so cultured. What does that mean?
She's so cultured.
What does that mean? I wanted to say, that's the same thing. You write the same thing down. Ooh, really? What's this follow? It's this guy
It reminds me of Leon saying, "Oh man."
I can't believe this. The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger.
He used to forge the truth.
He forged the truth, and he also did many other things that that included being my father. And the stolen painting was found in the studio.
Apollo, I'm your father.
Accurate voice. I like him. Why does he sound like a... Is he okay? Why did he make that noise?
I mean, he's kinda dead, so...
He's dead. He's right behind me, I hear him breathing. He turns into Darth Vader. Life of crime, really?
Darth Vader.
Oh no. Maybe one that led to his death. What did you say, Apollo? I don't remember anything what Apollo said. I remember my father.
Yo, it's Gavin, let's go. Speaking of Gavin, the title of the stream has minor spelling mistake, and I love to keep looking at it.
I'm a little bit offended that you would call that out.
I am so sorry. I'm going to cancel my subscriber for this.
Oh no. Whether your dog is real, it must be real. You must find out where it is.
Cliver dog is real.
I just imagine we switched to Clavier and he has like a fursuit on.
That's not the appropriate suit in court.
Judge is like, hey Clavier, I don't think I don't think that's the appropriate attire for court.
Clavier, that's for our that's for later.
That's for later.
That's for our private session.
That's right. Yeah, Judge, what are you talking about? Judge, what are you talking
The
about?
after party.
It's the after party. Well, we will now begin the trial of... Accurate Judge cough. What is Judge's voice? I forgot. Is the judge okay? I don't know. His voice. He's getting possessed. His voice is all raspy and he's looking around all nervous like... Is he okay? Ahem. The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time. It may indeed alter our legal system forever. I will now not be able to judge every trial.
Is Vera is someone important or?
Oh, so something's gonna happen in this trial. He's already seen the future. Today is a test of the juris system. And the first step toward a new order in the courts.
the new order.
The new order is here. This is accurate.
He's speaking like some kind of Sith.
It's all coming together. Daddy's secret mission. Why the jurists will function like a jury.
We the jury.
Yeah, Clavia? Yeah? I think they would, Clavia. It's almost like I could just put this as like in like one of those like the dumb lawyer comments. And this with no context.
That's literally like a scene from this video.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, this sentence. It's like, the jurists will function like a jury. It's like, yeah, I think they would. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the peepers? Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom?
The peepers?
The peepers are here. Their closed-circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. They got 360 cameras of this room right now. They can see everyone. Jurists have access to everything that transpires. They can use Twitch points to make everything happen. They can make random things happen with Twitch points. And they can jurist will judge well and judge cool. And order me food. Now see here, oh wait, wrong voice. Now see here, Prosecutor Gavin. I was going to say that. Jurist, please pay 25 Twitch points to hear a clavier bark. My apologies, Herr Judge.
Okay. By the way, speaking of showing something like a trial this way.
Yeah.
There was a going joke in my country for a while that this country's government will soon start doing something like that, where they would because they were streaming all the debates that were going on live on some places like YouTube and I don't know if Twitch, but on YouTube, for example.
Is this real?
And people could actually donate to them during this YouTube debate and comment on it, and people were joking. Like, imagine they start reading donates mid-debate.
That's so funny. Wait, I could have sworn you told me something like that before.
I told you something similar about it, but
that's funny.
This one exactly.
That's funny. It's real. It's not Twitch, but it's still the same thing, base almost.
Yeah, it's still kind of similar, so...
It's really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Am I actually... Could that work? No, that wouldn't work. It depends how that would work. The jurists, they do live court sessions from Twitch. They have the jury be the Twitch audience. They would just...
Judge suddenly, jurist 1337 just donated $5. Thank you so much for your donation.
Yeah. And like judges like, stop putting Pepe's in the chat.
And now let me state the verdict. Death.
Okay, guilty, put guilty Pog in the chat. I love the judge, like the courts are just like, they're just saying Twitch terms. That is so good.
Wow,
jurist.
This proves that his work was not very vulgar.
Oh no! Oh no! It seems like someone was murdered. That's not very poggers. Jurors, today's trial. Coolly, if you would be so kind. The jurors are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect the trial with evidence but their own feelings. And we're about to find out just what effect they're going to have. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin, the details of the case, if you would.
So now let me start a poll in the chat. Who do you think is the killer?
Yeah, so you gotta put the poll in. We're gonna put the poll first thing where the feelings. He said we're no evidence, Apollo. He didn't say we have to put evidence in.
Or no, better. Okay, now you can start betting for the verdict.
Start betting. You can bid for which verdict you want. You can bid for the witness. Which one do you want on stage? It sounds like some kind of like show that it was actually make a good show or something.
but it wouldn't be very much like a court of law.
Yeah, it was really funny. They make Ace Attorney show, but they just make it Twitch. They do like the Silent Hill Ascension thing, but it's like it's an Ace Attorney, and you have to find out the things by like you gotta do QuickTime events. You do QuickTime when Clavier does the air guitar. You have to do a QuickTime event to make him do it, or else he falls over.
You have to focus. You can't fail the QuickTime event.
Yeah, you can't fail it. The victim
you failed the QuickTime event. Guess this evidence gets destroyed and cannot be used in the court.
Yeah, we're gonna just put it in the paper shredder. It's not coming back.
You
Painter.
just lost this proof.
The painter Trubishabi was killed in the studio. The proof is now gone. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? Every time every time I hear coffee and poison, the Godot pops up on the side of my peripherals. He's there.
Pies.
Heisen? Heisenberg?
Poison.
Oh. I must say hi. Heisenberg. Heisenberg is here, and he's here for food. He's just gonna eat in the jury. It's so good. It's so good. By none other than this. We're gonna hear this for 5 hours. Let's just stay on this one screen. Mission. Her name actually isn't that. I object to that. There wasn't any poison in the coffee, actually. I love it so quick. Ekton, someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself. Gonna stop doing that in the background. Get out of here. You're just in the background. In the mug? Like the root beer. Oh, residue was found on the rim, I see. Rubu! Rubu! No, autopsy report. Every time I hear that now, I hear that video. Describes the manner of our victim's death. The court accepts this as evidence. We're bringing it back. We're bringing back evidence.
Your autopsy report.
Yes. Wait, what? Wait, did I say that?
It said choose an autopsy report.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I can't believe I'm the victim in this case. I forgot about that happening.
Oh no.
October 6th. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. According to this report, the victim's death was caused by atroquip poisoning. I was gonna... Oh, I have an idea. Let me get this ready. Alright, I got it ready. Let me see. I'm getting something ready, bro. Okay, I'm good. A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a... Oh! Oh, your mic was messing up. Oh, your mic was messing up for a second. I was doing the static thing. A chemical compound that does not a lethal dosage. Why is it? It's so weird it does that. The mere 0.002 milligrams?
Yeah, milligrams, but I guess you can read that as machine gun.
Wait, what?
Like MGs, machine guns.
It's the machine guns.
Yeah, but it's actually milligrams.
I was not. I did not expect that was machine gun. You've been seeing too much machine guns lately. A touch of Ashquin in the body is the touch of the Reaper's scythe.
Exactly.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. You may present your witness. I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who has witnessed the murder in its entirety. And it's me.
No, I just remember who it is.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be the obnoxious guy. The witness will state his name and occupation. It's gotta do that. This is right at the start.
Right. Well, for starters, my name's Spark Brussel. My job is alone.
You
Oh,
already bought
oh.
it.
Oh! Lone observer of the world. Other words, a freelance journalist, right? Oh! Ahem, if you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record.
Yes, Mr. Brussel.
I dislike. Why am I giving him judge voice?
I dislike conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions. Preconceptions make park sandbox of endless desert waste, end quote.
But you are a journalist. You said so yourself yesterday. Where am I? Well, it's true, yes. But you must understand that I stand before you today with a man with a dream. I'm offering testimony in exchange for a scoop of rights to your story. Scoop turns Mr. Brussel into that Mr. Brussel, end quote. Can we kick this guy out?
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. I say the way he talks is so confusing. He just throws in quotes every 5 seconds, and it's really confusing.
Let's hear your testimony then, shall we?
Because I'm like really hungry right now. Simple case, Gavin. For me, the jury is still to find out. Stop hogging behind the witness testimony.
I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter 8 liar, journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know, what happened next? Star falls, end quote. No one else has entered the room besides her the whole time. That does sound like some Looney Tunes business. Unless you were the one who poisoned him. What are you saying now, Judge?
What is Judge? What?
Need I remind you, the cameras are rolling. Why is he so... He's really serious today.
Judge is serious like that.
He's not messing around today. He actually is hungry.
I felt the need to be the bit dramatic.
You didn't do it, did you?
Don't like that. Come on, that's like newsmaker making the head news, end quote, or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. What journalist talks like this?
Please kick him out.
I know wild accusations, rock courtroom, end quote. Ah! I don't like how he does that every 5 seconds. What do you, get out of here, Dracula. Rock indeed. Prosecutor Kevin, go ahead. You're in You get to get ready for Dead by Daylight. Get out of here. Prosecutor, your chapter's coming out soon. Sure, it looks like he's having fun. I'm so happy for him.
Very well, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. And I lift out my hand and point at you.
Oh no. Judge abuse. What was this? I know what the. How am I supposed to find out what this guy said? Okay, stop talking. He's gotta. I gotta see this every time I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta quickly move away from
Wait, I have an idea. Alright, where is it at? I'm trying to time it. It doesn't work well. Sounds like a baby's like really happy.
Wait, let me see it.
He ate that noise. It's so funny though. I made that I found that in a content warning clip. I just found it in a random one. It just did that and it just cut. I don't know what happened. I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. Okay, 9 that night to do the interview. Hold it. 9 at night? Isn't that a little late for an interview? I don't know. What is the normal time for interviews, Apollo? The great painter Drew Bishop's come at 9. Believe you me, I go at 9. The first and, as it's turned out, last interview with such a prolific painter. If he tells me to come at midnight, I can go. And if he tells me to bring 500 packets of ice cream, I will do it also. Right, can you tell us what it was like when you arrived? No. The first outsider to enter the... okay, what's this one? You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio. Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history. A basically insignificant step from all mankind. But a giant step for that Brussels guy, end quote. Stop pogging every time!
End quote. Wow.
Yeah, that's what he does every time, I say. If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an outsider. They're trying to make quirky characters, but they're not quirky.
Their definition of quirky is...
It's really weird.
The characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
Yes. Why we are now... We are now in Planets of Proteus. We have arrived. That's when the time travel will take us. By which he means Vare did it. When does the time travel arc start? So how did this epoch-making interview go? Hopefully I said that right.
I have no idea how do you read this.
Stop, Hoggy. This is like the laughter in RE4 original. So like, every time... You scare me with the pogs, stop. This is almost as bad as now I'm thinking about it. As Walkie. Walkie's like little like right. I was thinking about that.
Just one animation.
It's back again. Would you mind being a little more specific? Oh, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. In fact, why? That's not what I meant. I believe I know what Hereford is driving at. And it's not the coffee shop. This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone... What was that? I hear someone in my ear again. Is someone... anyone other than touch it? Right, that.
That's what I was going to say, really. Well now, if you've got a question to ask, you better straight up ask it. That's what I tell all the new recruits several times if necessary. Recruits. I don't think you should recruit people. I don't think you should. For a grade schooler, that's my motto. They're all gonna be saying the same. Okay. Who touched the Oh, he's one of these guys. He's one of the. They always do this. They always have a case where they have a character that just makes the. Like, goes off topic every 5 seconds. And this is the character.
Cannot focus on the conversation.
And they have like a really quirky design, and they have a really quirky dialogue pattern.
That just randomly reminds me of Edgeworth trying to get they called her old bag, I think. Trying to get her
Old
name.
bag, yeah. Yeah, it's old bag.
First trial she appeared in. It reminds me of Edward trying to get her name.
That was funny though. That was actually
At some
funny.
point he was just hitting the desk and screaming out "Nay!"
that was just a comedy one, I swear. She wasn't helpful at all though. She was never helpful.
Yeah, she was never helpful.
like literal boss. Who touched the coffee? No. I was in the back looking at the studio's equipment when she served it. Relatable. What happened next? And no way, you know what happened next, Starballs? No, look. I didn't hear coffee that time, what? This is a final stage. It just happened randomly now. I can't. Where's it coming from?
It was just heavily delayed.
It was just really delayed. It was from the future. Starfall's, it's like a old telegram. Send
Coffee
money
from
over.
the future.
The coffee from the future. Zowie! You don't know? That's like a journalism code word. An important personage. Oh, that word brings back memories. Passes away. A star falls. Get it? But there's no gravity in space, is there? I wouldn't think stars could fall, really. Does this matter? Oh boy! Good stuff, good stuff. We are not talking about anything useful. We are not talking about anything.
Good stuff.
What are we? We're going so off topic. How about star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know, star dies. Nah, lacks imagination. Of course, you could go with True dies straight to the point. Hey, calm down. Calm down. We can calm down here.
Held up.
What is this? Me when I look at the newspaper? It's the title.
True dies.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I like it. I don't think I think we should skip the game. I think we should get out of here, guys.
It's better than writing the name True and inputting the skull emoji.
Hey, no. That's even worse. I think we better hear about something a little bit more substantial. Yeah, you think about
The stars cough.
the stars? Yo, about the coffee. Yo, you say Mr. Bishop had the coffee too. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Did you see him drink the? Coffee. That was a longer one. Of course. He who sees it win, but he who says it wins bigger. End quote. What are you, a philosopher? What are you doing? What is this? I live in a man sees dog, eat dog, and writes about it world, yet... You are the most confusing... Yet? I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. Oh.
That's kinda important.
I officially. Can we make a poll? Like, can we ban this guy from the court? Hey, Jerry, put in the Twitch chat.
Jurists, we need your help.
We need your help. We kick this guy out. He had one so-called sip, if that. One so-called sip.
One so-called sip.
So you're unsure if he took us. That man puts lips to mug, drinks, and. That poison is quite virulent, I hear. My stomach did a so-called somersault. Since I gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait! Maybe something's there, some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture for a guess for the record? Does this guy have a pause button? Sure he does. Oh wait, they're on Twitch, they don't have one. Wait, oh no, it does work. But just, it's way worse than YouTube's, like... I gotta say this. YouTube's live stream pause button, I like that you can go back into the video. You can't do that with Twitch, can you? You can't go back in the stream when it's live.
I believe when you pause it, and then unpause it...
Really? I didn't know that.
It actually pauses, okay.
I don't think you can go back, though.
Oh, yeah, like that. No, you can go back. You can
Yeah. That's why one thing I don't love about Twitch is that they can't go back, because YouTube has that. It's such a nice feature because you missed something.
In time to the first Thanksgiving Day to get turkeys off the menu.
Yeah, and especially like if you get a long ad, you're like on a long ad, and then you just miss like a minute of stuff. The whole stream, it's like you miss like 2 minutes or something. It's like, come on. And YouTube has shorter ads. Yeah.
Your fault that you saw this ad.
I would be fine if it had YouTube ads, where like YouTube ads don't last that long. But Twitch ads are so long.
Who want the break from the ads?
So annoying. Mr. Justice, did you find that testimony valuable? No. Oh no, the victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. It didn't appear this time. I think we're okay, guys. Oh no! No, okay, it was delayed this time. It's always delayed, but when you don't hear it, it comes later. It always comes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You can go to the press with that one. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony. If I don't want to, though. Okay, fine. Written very well. The witness will add this to the testimony. I could have sworn I saw a clown back there. Right. He had one sip. He had one sip. Okay, what is this? So he either took a sip or he didn't and then fell over.
The one sip. One sip is real.
It's so real right now. I can't believe this. Lawyer's worst nightmare is this guy. Oh yes, indubitably. Just look at that, la bam. So Mr. Bishop drank the coffee and fell over immediately. That makes no sense. Gonna poison him. He was here all along. I'm pretty sure poison doesn't activate right away. It takes a second to get to your system.
I got the poison in my system.
I actually remember that. My thinking brush was telling the truth. I actually get that reference. I should get him to talk about something else. Wasn't that Alice Cooper? I remember that.
The what?
With the poison line they just said. That's from a. I don't know. You probably. It's from a song, right?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh, well, it's from one of his songs. Oh, one of Alex Cooper's songs. Or I used to listen to the songs. That's why I remember it. What am I supposed to ask this guy? Should I get him to talk about something else?
Ask him the moment of death.
Yeah, idea. I don't care about his coffee. About when Mr. Bishop passed away. His coffee's not gonna give me anything useful. Ooh boy, what a scene that was. He puts his coffee mug down and
so
crash,
cool.
right? Yes. And then, when the cold finger of death touches his spine, life's flame splutters and fails. Can you stop talking like Shakespeare? So cold was that touch, and he could do naught but tremble. You actually are, with a tremble uncontrollably. Actually, stop. Actually, life's flame is a little tired. Life's river froze over. Yes, that's a go. I think he started his article already. Can you describe it a little more simply? Well, as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised. As demonstrated by my pog face. He hit the floor. He hit the. Stop doing it. Say. Artist's teacher, this is final performance.
He hit the pog.
He keeps on hitting the pog, and I like this. Ashford paralyzes the central nervous system. The body arches back like a bow. That's quite enough of that. Some of us want to be able to sleep tonight. Oh yeah? Well, I want details, lots of juicy details. For that, you could listen to our last year's hit single, Asherquin, My Love by the Gavaneers, available at all mid-page music outlets. Was this guy an ad?
Oh, he's gonna advertise for the tourists.
What is this? Wait, yeah, he just... I forgot about that. Let me get out of here. The point is here... Oh. Ooh, my head hurt for a second. Okay, we're good. The point here is that the victim died of atropine poisoning.
Right now, you can use the code atropine to get 20% off.
20% off on my next album. The next tickets will be free if you come early.
We're playing a lot of cool tracks like this one.
That's just a little taste of what you can see.
It cuts immediately, that's all you get. Well, Mr. Justice, how can you find that?
Or this one.
It's gonna be good. Well, as an account of the moment of the victim's death, I'd say it's very important. Please add it to the testimony. Very well. The court requests the witness add this account to this testimony to now. Those spasms, that was definitely death by Poggy. Every time. You say it was definitely death by poison, how can you be so sure? Don't pog, do not pog. Do not. I'm gonna explode. Hey, look, I'm a journalist. I've seen lots of things. Sure you have. And I'm had more than my fair share of experiences of the so-called poisonings.
What?
That sounds really bad. Man eats fishy fish, goes bye-bye, end quote. Food poisoning doesn't count. Should I get him to talk about something else?
The only thing you have left is his coffee, ask this.
Alright, so you drank the coffee that Vera served you to? Of course, when someone serves you the coffee, you drink it. That's what my old boss always used to say. Yeah, what he meant by it, though. But you're still alive, which is to say you didn't die. Of course not! No point falling before you're a star, end quote. It's not exactly what I was getting at. What were you getting at, Ed? You know, the poison was on the rim, not in the coffee. Oh, yes, yes. There were 2 cups on the tray which he brought. And one of the cups had Drew's signature paint on the side. No chance the guest would take that one by mistake, I guess. Well, Mr. Justice, was that testimony important? We're talking about the coffee the witness drank. I'd say that's important. Very well added. Please add it to testimony, Mr. Mushroom. I drank the coffee. Dude, but I'm not dead. At the end of this, every time I say coffee, I'm gonna think that there's gonna be a immediate sound effect every time. I'm just walking around saying, I'm like worried to say coffee, like I'm just, oh no, it's gonna come again.
I'm gonna make you so scared of coffee.
The coffee fear. I am already scared of coffee.
Away from it.
Oh no, I'm gonna have Ruby running from coffee in my nightmares.
You're not allowed to drink the coffee.
No! No! Wait, no, that's good. Wait, why am I saying no? I don't drink coffee. You're sure you drank the coffee? Oh, yes! Yes, quite. I gulped it down, felt that sweet scorch in my pog. My pog? I didn't even mean to say that, I just looked at his thing and I just said pog real quick.
Yeah, he felt that in his pog.
I love it when I feel it in my pog. But you say the victim took one sip and pogged, and you still kept drinking. Of course, drink your coffee when it's hot, never when it's not. You did not just rhyme to me, you did not. No, 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 not an Ace Attorney rhyme, I can't handle this. That's what my old boss used to always say. Never... Why does that remind me of something? Never really knew what he meant by that. Should I get him to talk about something else?
This is kinda confusing.
I'm so confused, yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? What do I talk about?
Okay, so now we gotta think about what we can prove and prove not. For example, what I'm thinking is, as I said, the poison was not in the coffee. So if you pick the star's coffee, I guess you can somehow prove that there's no chance that he took a sip and died because of that, because the poison was not in the coffee.
I think I'm gonna need therapy after this one. Okay. Okay. No need. Oh. How do you just click that? You silly. Okay. I don't think I already see this. Let me go back to the thing, Judge. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so... He had one sip.
Just one sip.
Well, can I just show the autopsy report? What, didn't work?
Objection!
Objection, he died in 30 minutes. Oh no, do I have to... Wait.
It's poison.
It's slow-acting deadly poison.
Slow acting. Okay, that's obvious.
I made that. Okay, yeah, that one's pretty obvious. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used, atraquin. Oh, Prosecutor Gavin was quite clear about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 machine guns paralyzes the central nervous system.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That's that's not wrong. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Jeffers, would be reduced to a quivering pile. Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we aren't told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. An omission? Atraquin is virulent as he says. But death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because Atraquin is slow acting. Slow acting? Oh. I don't like that. Whoa. According to one forensic scientist. Wait. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. My Apollo music is activated. If we suppose that the moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, then he would still have that time left him for his last cup of joe. Why he look like... Why he look like that? Why he looking completely different there? What was that stick figure? Why is that a stick figure? Why did he look... Did he look completely different, or was it just me?
He did look completely different.
What was that? Oh no, what's the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct, why that contradicts the entire testimony we've just heard? Well, Mr. Brushall, anything to say on the record? Slow acting? SLOWACT? It was virulent? Alright. Even then, I had already begun digging its claws into the journalist. He's working as Scoop. It's Brushall, yeah? Hey, Brushall? Let's take a trip back down memory lane. Huh? Did the victim really die the instant he took the sip? Think it over. This is vital. How about you rethink your testimony and say you, forgot it? You know what I think? I think that was a not-so-subliminal suggestion, end of quote. Pog. I admit, it does cause a problem if he died when you say he died. I would be forced to say, oof, Richard's right, to my simple case. I remember how to say that, kind of.
The what?
I remember how to say that, but I said it really quietly because I don't want to get... I don't want to get that wrong. You would be forced to say throughout your article. I am gonna get a bunch of angry Germans in a second if I say that wrong. Immediately next stream.
Actually, angry Austrians in this case.
Oh. This is gonna be bad. I need to get out of here. Again.
What am I treating like?
Wait, why Austrians?
Let me check.
Is that specifically Austrian?
I remember something about this word specifically being used in Austria.
We will confirm where here is from now. It's from Austria all along.
Or I might be tripping. I don't know.
I remember hearing it, but I don't remember where it's from exactly.
I might be wrong. I might be right. I might be Phoenix. I don't know.
He might be Phoenix. I might be him. He might be me the whole time.
You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? And as the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. And you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye. Ooh. He pogs!
Pogs.
He pogs! No. Why?
He's washing his eyes.
Somebody had to make that sprite. I feel bad for Scoop Scoop.
The photorealistic teeth are killing me.
They do that a lot. Look, like on that one SpongeBob episode where they just have a photorealistic, like, SpongeBob for some reason. Look, just wait a second. Just 1 second.
There's a lot of random photorealism in SpongeBob.
This is true. It's really funny. It's really funny though. Just random realistic, like SpongeBob or something. We're waiting, out with it. I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, end quote. Story survival, end quote. Oh, I'm gonna have a brain tumor. My brain is gonna be blown up after this, like, saying this guy's quotes. Eternally, utterly confused, end quote. I agree.
Choose brain Lua, end quote.
That's what's gonna happen. it's I need to take a second. I can't say this guy's text for a second. And he keeps on pogging. Actually, I didn't notice something when I visited the studio.
Just roll with it and just say me too. I also have to look at it.
It's making me actually lightheaded. This guy's dialogue. What is this? I've heard of poison that takes a time. Sweet time, see? But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently. Clever's just sick of him. I don't blame him. Mr. Brushel, are you saying you noticed something that explains what happened? You bet I am, sniff, sniff. The antidote for a poisonous contradiction, end quote. Stop talking. I'm gonna put Gumshoe over. I'm gonna put Edgeworth's face over your face. You might say, can we get this trial over with? Or still have no idea what you're talking about, end quote. I might say, figure it out, but only after an in-depth interview. Literally old back in Edgeworth. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee. Why he look like that though? Order, order, order! As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony. Me in court, me not in court. It's got a picture of him at the thing for like the sprite for him in court, and it's got the one like where he's at the stand for his when he's not in court. It's like that'd be good. Then Mr. Bishop died the instant he drank. Of course, I'm standing by my testimony, in my dream of exclusive rights to the story. I supposed it was too much to hope for. What was? So sick of him. Of course, he wouldn't choose a simple case, not him. Him? Oh. Of course, Phoenix. Phoenix picked the case. Phoenix, you absolute. You absolute.
Phoenix also put up Flavir to it.
He put him up to this? He's like, doesn't want to be here. Him? Phoenix, right, who else?
Yes!
Tongue hair brushel, report for us if you would. What is it that you noticed? This court is a critical trial of juris system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to the court about what you noticed. Do it now before I throw pancakes at you. And have a little creature to eat them. I will sick this little creature on you. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at, his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note? I don't think he was.
I don't buy it.
I think I have that note, by the way. Yeah, I do. Yes, no.
Doesn't look very suicidal.
Yeah, that's definitely... I think something's up with that. I think something's wrong. Yes, he had this look on his face. Man's face inscrutable as a quadratic equation. End quote. Who said poor Mr. Bishop? But that means Vera's innocent. Would someone quit suicide in the middle of an interview? Oh. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Maybe if he was planning to go out with a bang.
This may just some poison. When I arrived at the studio, it's poison. No. Mr. Bishop was at his desk.
No way.
So, okay, so who could have... I'm not gonna lie. This guy wouldn't do it. I don't think he would.
I don't think he would, and I don't think we have any more suspects at this point.
Yeah, then we got the defendant. Vera wouldn't do it. Maybe.
She definitely didn't do it if she's on the defendant stand.
Yeah. Could be a Matt on guard though. Could pull a Matt. Well, Matt would know, but I don't think he's in the chat right now. We could ask him. Hey Matt, you in the chat? Matt cannot tell us he can't tell us his wisdom. Oh, it's sad. When I arrived at the Mr. Bishop was at my desk. He seemed to be writing a letter. I love it if I just call for like a character that just pop up in the chat. That's like really funny. But he quickly sealed the envelope. And the guard's too busy doing crimes. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide? Yeah. What? What was that?
A classic me hitting the desk.
It was a you're doing an Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney went up, hello, slammed the desk.
Yeah, but I do that with my knee.
Oh! Oh, you good? You did it that hard, did you?
It's the upside down fall.
Yeah, I've done that. I'm luckily outside of my test, so I cannot do that. But you have not been so lucky. You have acquired the trauma of knee hitting, desk hitting. I don't know what you call it.
I had acquired the post-desk hitting suffering.
Post-desk hitting suffering is here. We must stop this at once. Okay.
Stop this. Where's my gun?
Oh. P.S. It's for self-defense.
Where's my gun?
Where's my Phoenix? That's a really good scene. That's a really good scene. Where's my gumshoe at? Oh, I know. Let me just take that gumshoe out of my pocket. We all need a little
Pocket
gumshoe. The pocket gumshoe. He can tell me little secrets. He tells me secrets. My pocket gumshoe. He tells me I'm gonna beat the case. That's very true.
He solves crimes and is always surprised.
That's true. He's like he guesses. He's like that magic thing, like the magic 8-ball or whatever, where you shake it and you get a magic thing. That's what he is. Wait, that implies that I'm shaking him every time I bring him up. Yeah, come here, Gumshoe. Let me shake you up a little bit.
That's called abuse.
Actually, that's actually called friendly banter.
Drew is abusing his pocket gumshoe. Now I'm reporting.
No, don't take away my pocket gumshoe. I've already got my privileges will not be revoked again.
Oh wait, I already forgot that Edward is still breaking into your house.
Shh. We don't talk about this. I don't know what I deposited the. Is this Edward? I deposited 100,000. Oh no, that's me. Yeah, don't worry. I paid back the rent already. Why is this accurate? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I deposited them $100. Okay. Please send the receipt once you've committed the transfer. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Speak of this to no one.
I have done nothing but been signing documents for 3 days.
That's too much days. Is there anyone at the studio other than Mr. Bishop? Well, his daughter Vera, of course. Was anyone besides Mr. Bishop and Vera present? Not a single one. Not a cat, not a rat, not even a mouse. The only person who didn't belong to that studio there was you, wasn't it, Mr. Brushel? Aha! I know what you're thinking. I know your game. Attorney uses classic Ramsden phenomenon ploy, end quote. If you intend to suggest that this reporter is a suspect, I'm sure you also intend to present evidence supporting that assertion, correct? In the meantime, let's move on. Let's move along, shall we?
No.
Okay, as
sounds like you can present evidence to that statement.
That's probably what he's saying, yeah. What though? What would it be? What? Maybe? I don't see anything that works with this. What does the other one say? Did he writing a letter, but he quickly maybe I see that. Did he put the letter away when he saw you? Early reporter gets worm, end quote. That's my secret. I'm not sure I follow. The night of the interview, I arrive 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in. Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that unlawful entry, really? That's breaking entry. As a bishop sure seemed to think so. You should have seen him. You admit to breaking into someone's house. Can we like ban this guy from court? He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. Yellow. I don't have a yellow envelope.
No, yeah.
I have red or orange. I don't know what color that is. I see both for some reason. I know a secret when I spot one, and that was one.
Seems more red.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. And it like looks. Now I see pink as.
Yeah, it's also kind of pinkish.
Yeah, it always looks so similar to me.
I
Is it-
also hate this red color.
It's all too similar. It does seem significant. Mr. Justice? I wonder. What?
Never mind.
What is it? Madness.
It just sounds so bad.
What, am I lying?
Talking about the colors being bad.
Being in red?
I hate red.
I hate red. It's not good.
You gotta hit the quick time event to make sure that you state that you hate the red color.
That's what they're doing in the Twitch chat. The jury's ready. The Pets 5 this Thursday title. Your Honor. Very well, please just add it to the testimony. Hey, why not? My account comes free of charge. And you saw him seal this yellow envelope with a letter? Hey, don't look at me like that. I saw what I saw. Paulo, you think this might be our big break? Yeah. Ooh, what is he just this? Yeah, look at there you go. Okay, so this is it.
Maybe.
Lol. The envelope? Yeah, I'm about to say, because this envelope sure is. Oh, wait, it says red envelope.
Oh, it literally tells you the color.
I guess it is. It looks kind of orange too, though. Man, it looks. You see it too, though. You see it. It looks a little pink too. Like it.
It's a pinkish red.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm almost sure this is called Objection! Let me check it. Yeah, this type of red is called crimson.
Crimson red. I didn't know
It's
that.
a pinkish red.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought crimson was just red.
No. It's the kind of pinkish red.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, I just dropped something. Okay, we're good. Oh, I just dropped something again. Okay, we're good. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in the desk at the scene. In a red envelope. Whoa, oh! That's disturbing. Prosecutor Gavin, this is a horror game now. Yes? Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime? That guy is literally like... Oh, I'm having nightmares at that one. Unfortunately, no, but here for it. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope. I guess. Not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already, 7 years ago. Well, Mr. Brushel? I can explain that. You're right, he wanted to get that letter in the envelope pronto. Get out of the sight of my beady eyes, right? So he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away. And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump? Chump? Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say to the witness's claim? The night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope. It's possible. It's entirely possible. But Paulo, we checked the contents of the envelope yesterday, didn't we? Oh, you're right.
God, the answer was clear. I'd only been given a little more thought. Okay, well, it just so happens the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with this forensic scientist. What? Knows that this letter is addressed to True Mission. I said what? Oh? Clever is fuming. Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself. Ugh! Order, buy me large Big Mac. Mr. Brush, can you explain this to the court? Oh my, how could I have forgotten? I suppose that is us. Oh my, here we go. Best of us. Reporter get Pog. Reporter gets old, forgets lots. End quote, yes. Stop pogging. I'm still waiting for an explanation, Mr. Brushel. Well, that's the thing, see. After you got his letter.
Tunnel vision.
I love that I started the stream and I'm like actually tired. And then I get the most tiring character ever. His voice is so messed up. Well, that's the thing, see. After he put his letter in the envelope, Mr. Bishop sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Pog! His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp, end quote. That's important. A stamp? Whatever for? Well, to mail his letter. What else? And then, why yes, I think I saw him put it in his letter box. Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in a box. Well, apparently this yellow letter has nothing to do... How I wish it did. Just think if it were a suicide note, what a story. Star writes suicide note in front of reporter, falls, end quote. Ahem, as I was saying, that's nothing to do with this case. That said, I don't know why they keep on adding these characters back. Why did they keep on adding them back? Yes, Your Honor. It makes me wonder about the context of that red envelope. Yeah.
3 days.
100,000 is quite a lot of money. So this is from 7 years ago, yeah? So am I finished here? I mean, am I finished here? I would hope, I really hope you are. I was thinking of, you know, going home to start writing. I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the scent of the story, you make that, or rather, unique face. Come on. Attorney has active imagination, little else. End quote. But I know something, and my eyes aren't what they used to be. You know, I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about. The judge has active imagination, end quote. Please continue your testimony. Tell us about the scent of a story. Hey, I'm the one asking the questions here. Usually.
Well, surprise.
Oh, I hope this is the last one. I'm sick of this guy. Actually, it took a bit of work to get the thumbs up on the interview. A reporter leverages story, gets his interview, end quote. So we're concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. So what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare. Ooh. So you threatened to go to press with this story. That's how you got your interview. Blackmail? Well, yes. I mean, no! I mean, no. What is this guy? I was exactly... What? I mean, what does that mean?
Something wrong, Mr. Brushel?
What is this guy?
Hey, can we kick him out of the court? I don't think he should be here.
I'll be honest, the one thing I thought was pretty suspicious is that he was supposedly the only interviewer who was allowed in this to interview Drew.
That's so weird.
Out of all the people, why would he be the one? And now I see that he definitely wasn't the chosen one.
Yeah, this guy.
Clever started barking.
We'll find out. Look, this is my story, my tad bit. Journalism was livelihood. I had quote. I see. Well, you have me chatting away in here. What's going on out there? One of some Wally words worth or salty Sally Scooper gets wind or a wind of my story. They could be going to Salty Scooper press while I'm going to waste. Like what feels your pain, Mr. Brusho? Mr. Drushes, let's pick up the pace. Certain case 7 years ago. Oh, I just want to do it, Judge. 7 years ago.
Oh, by the way, 7 years ago, I just realized.
Wait, yeah. Isn't that when
Everything
Phoenix
happened
lost his badge?
7 years ago.
Yeah. Phoenix, what is your secret mission again?
Go back in time to the first Thanksgiving Day to get turkeys off the menu.
Turkey.
That's right, we're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving Day to get turkeys off the menu.
We go. Oh no! You see what I got? You see what's gonna happen? You gotta find it from this guy. Okay.
I'm crying.
Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. Porter leverages story, gets his interview, end quote. The story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. See what you will, but Drew's talent was out here. Okay, so...
So what can you say? Your man? Another ball?
On the one hand, we have your story, on the other hand, this letter. What makes you think the two are related? Oh, I was just saying it's possible. Call it reporter's intuition, end quote. Hey, I say a lot of things. You gotta, pick all of them apart, be my guess. All of them? No, just the incredibly suspicious ones. I see. Anything else to add about Mr. Bishop? Alright, so... It's gotta be this one.
It's not the garage.
Where's the other hand? I don't think it's this one. Nothing. Hold that. Certain case 7 years ago. Tell us, what case? Let me state one thing, Mr. Attorney, and you can quote me on this. I can't talk about that case. Why not? It's about journalistic pride and staunchness and credibility and connections. Journalist reveals sources only over his dead body, end quote. So what it'll be? You gotta strangle me? Dead man don't tell tales, Mr. Why are you like this?
He sounds pretty determined not to talk. Our chances of breaking his will aren't looking good. I think he's the killer now. Just from that. Exactly what sort of story was this? Oh, a little one, like I said. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing in between, end quote. I might have suggested I had a lead on this particular story, but I didn't threaten or cajole or nothing honest. But that one's not real. No, it's not real. Quick.
Disgusting.
Is it that? Is his hands in view? I don't see anything. Is another gulp? Literally everybody gulps? I don't know why that's a thing. That's the worst one that we ever seen, the gulp one. Your pog is not real. Show me the pog. Show me the pog now. It's not that. Perceive. I wanna perceive you. Move them fingers, you better do it. I'm gonna perceive you when you do. Never mind. What if it tilts like 1 inch and that's the thing? It's like the tiniest of movements. What is it? Just gonna see. See here. Pull it up because I have no idea. Okay. What? Okay, well, I guess it was this one. What was it, though? Wait. Wait, I just saw, like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's supposed to be in here. could it be? What? Okay, now I know what it is. You're never gonna guess what. Oh wait, wrong one. It's so stupid. Sweat much, Mr. Russell? How like he sweat that fast?
What amazes me is how in each case it's gradually more subtle.
Yeah. And then you get this. And then you get that. Okay, yeah, well. A man can't help his cleanse, you know. It's more than that. When Mr. Bishop's talent was mentioned, he suddenly began to sweat buckets. Huh? You're hiding something about his talent. What? That's ridiculous. Evidence time. Let's show where Mr. Bishop's true talent lay. Oh, forged evidence, yeah. So happens I have the evidence showing the talent. Where's the forged evidence? There it is. I can't help but wonder what the court is. Oh, it's the other painting. It's the other painting. Let's see. I accidentally put the wrong painting in painting. This painting was found in Mr. Bishop's studio. Huh? There are two problems with this painting. The first is it wasn't painted by Mr. Bishop. The second is that there was another painting in the studio, which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. Then we have a letter discussing a payment of 100,000 for rent, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries. Arrgh. I don't like that sprite. That is all, Your Honor. Everyone, please, please, everyone. Can we keep this private, please? This is my story, my scoop. Forgery. That's a serious crime. Trubisson is known as an artist these days. But there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art till a few years back. Another art, meaning forgery. Trubisson was talented, right? Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. The fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover. Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about... Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. The rumors started circulating 7 years ago. 7 years ago? So are we to understand that this letter, this payment of 100,000 was for... Exactly. Forged evidence, nets tidy profit, end quote. Order, order, order! My food is almost here. It says on Uber that they'll get here soon. Okay. Why is like our victim? What was I doing again? Where am I? It's like our victim was living another life. This is by chance. To grab a piece of that food. So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about. This is my first time hearing about this criminal world. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation. How do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here. But there's proof. There is no proof tying this letter to our case. Hmm? Our case was and remains simple from the beginning. What do you mean? It was literally found inside his drawer. What do you mean it's not connected to the case? Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. No? No? And you, yeah. I'm about to say. Hey, I'm the only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing interviews. At least he's actually about to say, I thought he was gonna pull Edger if he says only the defendant must be guilty. Mr. Brushel, your testimony to this point has been quite unreliable. You don't say. It doesn't speak well of reporting acumen. What are you talking about? My journalism is rock solid. Journalism is so solid you could stand an elephant on it. End quote. In any case... Oh, I'm so sick of this guy. Hey, let's hear. I'll send him by his recap of your testimony. So hungry right now. If I could ascertain the situation in the studio from that recap, then the trial's over. Hey. Person not go. Oh wait, what is the person next to that judge called? I forgot. Oh wait, yeah, I'm judge. Apollo, what's he talking about? Judge is going crazy. The cross-examination showed Mr. Marshall did have reason or means to poison him. As long as there are no other suspects, then the killer had to be Vera. That's what. The testimony is our last chance. Mr. Marshall, your testimony, please. Another. The only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She's admitted as much herself. Only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug. And definitely left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly the only ones. I'm talking about my lips, man. Could have poisoned him with his daughter. Nice testimony. Clear. Wait, it was sentient? And without room for doubt. I thought he said succulent. I was like, what? For testimony? Oh, shucks. You really think so? I believe this clarifies the situation tonight. Sorry, I have contracted disease, the Apollo disease. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may begin your final cross-examination.
Bro
Right.
literally went like, "Oh, you think my testimony is good?"
Yeah, he did. I guess, I swear. I still have one trump card left to play. And I won't let this trial end until I use it. Pulls out a Joker.
Donald card.
The Donald card is here. He's gonna help me win. No, that's probably the opposite.
Help Kevin in that one old movie.
I do not know this one.
No, I don't remember. It was. I actually check out. Kevin, Donald, Trump. In which movie was it? Oh, it was in Home Alone too. Okay.
Home Alone?
Yeah.
Donald Trump? What, he's on Home Alone?
Yeah, actual Donald Trump is an actor in Home Alone too.
I don't remember that.
Well, he is, and at some point he helps Kevin with something.
I didn't even know that, that's funny. The only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. Alright, we're gonna hold on the lip statement because I feel like this is very wrong. You sure about that? To be really precise. I was busy gobbling mint candies the whole time. I'm gonna... Can I give up my attorney's badge? Yeah, at the time of the autopsy, no French fragrance of the mint filled the room. and no bit residue was found. Oh, it was a long shot anyway. Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You still think the victims ate, drank, and otherwise ingested something other than coffee? Well, Mr. Justice, if you have some proof. The possibility is there. I can feel it. Just maybe not prove it. Not yet. Impossibility isn't going to cut it. Not now. Mr. Bishop ingested that poison by a route that other than that coffee. Whew. A proof that is possible. I gotta risk it. Oh, excellent. Let's see this proof then. Please show us your evidence. And what evidence shows that the victim wasn't poisoned via the coffee mug, I don't know. Oh, there you go. I must explain this over and over and over. We don't need possibilities here, higher forehead. We need proof. I know that. You should also know that every proof has its moment. Perhaps you're a little early. Call me out. What is this? I can tell what we know at this point. The victim put nothing to his mouth but that coffee cup. Another hole in this case that he's plugging before I can prove anything. But first things first, I better uncover a weak spot where I try to strike again. And with the cross-examination. Wait, which one was it? This one? But that doesn't prove Barry poisoned it. How many times have we heard that one hair forehead? The poison reached its victim via that coffee mug. And from where did that coffee come from, huh? 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 Not to beat a dead horse and again, but perhaps you could fill us in. Maybe it came from a coffee machine, or maybe some kind of coffee maker.
Oh, now I know what's going on.
Wait, I don't know what's going on.
It's the other way around. This poison got on the cup because it was on his lips.
Oh, he was already. So he's already poisoned then.
Yeah, that's why it's only in this one specific spot where he took a sip.
That makes more sense. Wait, did they find traces of poison inside the coffee cup?
No, they didn't find it in the coffee, but they found it on this frame thing. We found it on this frame thing.
Doesn't that prove that he was poisoned by the mug instantly, though?
Not really, because they don't know yet where the poison on the mug comes from. Poison wasn't in the coffee, but it was on the mug. But now I realize that it came from his lips.
So it couldn't have been a man. You need a horse to beat, I'm your man.
Kiss the mug.
What did you just say? You need a horse to beat, I'm your man. Okay. That's a line. Alright, let me just pull out my baseball bat. And you witness her pouring the coffee. You better tell me that. You better tell me tell me the evidence right now, Russell. Of course, I didn't witness it when you came in with that tray. The coffee was already poured in a steaming. Let us not forget the defendant has admitted to pouring the coffee herself. I heard her statement. I poured, I served, and I killed. What? What? That last part was just a little joke. Shout at this guy!
Funny joke, clever.
Funny
Freaking murder trial.
Hey, funny joke. Let's make a funny joke on the murder trial. Somebody's gonna die.
Hey, that's my man.
I can't believe this guy. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this mug. I need to find another weak spot in this case.
Not mine.
No mugging today. Or no mug time today. Not one thing. You sure? Yep, sure as a sure can be. Well, with one exception. One exception? What? Journalistic spark Brushel does interview, leaves studio, end quote. What? Ah ha ha! Come on. It's a joke. Get it? Not funny, I know, but still. Something leave the studio that night?
We're on the freaking murder trial. Can they stop joking?
What is this guy? Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before? I don't know. Now that we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts, I'd like to turn our defense attorney before returning to the testimony. Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Sweet judge, I have something for you. I have something that may have left the studio. Let me see. I actually do not know. I actually do not know. Do you have any idea? Because I don't.
Don't.
Oh, wait. I can pick people. That means it's someone. I must have been Clavier. He must have been there.
Nah. There's only one real suspect. It's Phoenix.
It was Phoenix. You did. Oh wait, what? Oh. 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 I thought I was in the. I was trying to present it, but I just realized I was in the details. I was in the court record instead.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I think one might very well have left the studio that night. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene. What vanished from the crime scene?
If it vanished from the crime scene, then it shouldn't have.
That's true. But what? So then, what were we missing then? Oh. Oh. Now I get it. By which you mean something other than our witness? Of course. Now tell me, Aramisham? No. Believe me, any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional. Starts with, you remember that little, patch thing they were talking about? And something's a little missing from here? What if that postage thing was in here? It looks like the same shape. Then let's see what you got us, Mr. Justice. Well, this thing wasn't at the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you. But I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken, yep. There you go. I find Prosecutor Gavin more amusing than this guy, really. That was comic really. What wasn't that? Wait, what evidence? Not entertainment. What wasn't that? Oh, I thought I was doing some like 3D chess stuff, 4D chess. What is this? There goes my real stand up. Oh, this thing is.
3D chess, so normal chess.
It's normal. 4D chess. I bet. But that's just normal chess.
That shows it could have been taken.
I thought it was this was the only thing that could be taken. Like something was there before.
But you need evidence that shows how something could be taken.
This is the only link between the
That's
studio and the
right.
outside world. Yeah, you helped me great a lot with that because I was like, I didn't know like they meant like what, like how he could have done it. I thought it meant like where, like the evidence for where it came
You
from.
gotta read every single word and think about the meaning of every single word in that last statement they do before forcing you to show the evidence.
I
Like, check the
am broken from that guy.
from the bottom. Go down all the way down and read the third sentence that Apollo says from the bottom.
How it could have been taken from the scene.
Yeah, it's all you needed.
My brain's all mushed from the last part. This guy, I swear. When I'm reading the thing, I don't understand the entire thing. It's every time, and I'm like, what? It's hard to read it and also understand it.
Yeah, this guy gets me kinda tired.
I think it's just a general this game. Just reading text. But I do that. Okay, so okay, that makes more sense.
Read.
Yeah, this is the only link between that studio and the outside world. A letterbox? What did Mr. Brushel just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter. Yeah, I said that, and yeah, it was true. Furthermore, you went on to tell us that he put the letter in the yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. Ah. But that very same letterbox was empty, in other words. That night, the yellow envelope disappeared. So there was two. Ah yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the crime scene. Of course, this changes nothing. Huh? He has a point, Mr. Justice. What we're trying to figure out is how the poison got to Mr. Misham. Is it really important that this envelope, the witness, says he disappeared? Well, if it did disappear, and then something did leave the studio that night, that seems very important to me. Very well. The witness will add this to his testimony. Oh, got it. I don't think this fails to change anything, Airport. I wouldn't be so sure. The letter disappeared from the cutscene that night. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. This is exactly the opening I've been looking for. Get that Chad deep in them. It's coming out. Oh, wait, so did I get the evidence I needed? No, let's see. Hold that. Nothing could be more serious than an envelope disappearing from that studio, and you were hiding that fact from us. Yes, well, actually. I shouldn't argue the possibility that letter disappeared from the studio, but therefore, isn't there a much more serious question before us? Right, how Mr. Mission was poisoned, I know. But Mr. Brushel's... okay. I think I just figured out the whole case. So, remember they were talking about a stamp?
Yeah.
What if the stamp was in... So if the stamp was in here, that means it had that on it.
Yeah.
So that means he licked it.
Oh.
I just realized that. It's either that, or I can't think of anything else. Or else something else was in here. But they've been talking about this mysterious stamp. And that's what makes me think this is like a perfect square shape.
It did that.
Yeah.
And 15 minutes later. Oh.
Who would poison that though? Poison a stamp? I'm gonna be okay, so but Mr. Brushel's testimony has changed, which means the facts of this case have too. And what he's told us means something entirely different now. I'm starting to think. Let's keep thinking, Apollo. Let's keep thinking, Apollo!
Clearly, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter. Well, you two. You say clearly, as though it were obvious. But this claim that the defendant poisoned the victim is merely conjecture. Ah, yes, well, you see. In my business, it's all about making the most ridiculous things sound right. Calling yourself out, a bad habit, I know. What is going on? I guess, well, actually, I guess this is more of a ridiculous journalist sounds wrong, end quote. My court is now forced to agree with you. Please refrain from wild conjecture. Understood, Lumker. If only I could believe that. What do I think, Apollo? Everything he's saying seems so not flawed. So not flawed, you say? Well, that's kind of what you want from a testimony, really. I need to keep my eye on what matters. How and why was Trubisher killed? Okay. I report the coffee, that's not going to change. But if that coffee didn't kill him, I need to find what did and prove it. Okay. Hmm. I could spread some evidence. Okay. Savvy it right now. Here we go. I can prove it. Proof is possible. Here goes nothing. This guy. You do understand what we need, yeah? Proof, Hereford, not possibilities. Of course. And Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof. What did you say? I love every time Ace Attorney defense lawyer is like, the prosecutor's like, you don't have it, and then Paul's like, the defense attorney's like, maybe I do, and the prosecutor just stutters like, really? That's happened so many times. Just really surprised.
He's flabbergasted.
I saw him writing a letter I did, which was picked up by the mailman, I assume. Of course, which means that envelope had a stamp on it. Yep.
That's what we're getting at.
A stamp, huh? Yep, there's the stamp. As we all know, stamps come with dried glue in the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it. You bring back this by licking this. Yes! He called. I was right. Man, no one we're talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age. Like, hey man. Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead after all. Hasn't he been locked in his studio like forever? So, okay, so he licked the stamp, but wait. How does that explain the extra gain on the rim of the coffee mug? He drank the coffee! If he licked the back of a poison stamp, the poison would go on his tongue, yes? What would happen if he put the coffee mug to his mouth, Those traces of the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around. What? Coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Misham. Mr. Misham poisoned the coffee mug himself. Yeah. I guess that... Waited. Order. I would like 1,000 French fries. Budget that doesn't... Does it? Recall if you would. Your poor diet. Cheshire is a slow-acting poison, yes. The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. But at this time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup and shoved. You have something to add, Mr. Brushel? Oh, it's those picking up another scent. I hate this. As I believe I mentioned earlier. Well, that's the thing, you see. After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Bishop sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp, unquote. But you know, I don't seem to remember him ever finding one. Because it wasn't in the desk. Maybe he just run out. Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime. There were no stamps. Not a single one. Huh? This does pose a problem. How will you prove that the stamp was coated with poison? Oh, my sweet judge, I have an easy proof for that. Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison possible. You laugh, but I really have it. Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place. Oh, this is a very good show. Well, let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. Where's your evidence that proves the existence of this poison stamp? There you go. Well, there certainly is a cute little frame, and by little, I mean really little. It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself. I noticed that too during my inspection. So what? Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something, just a teeny bit important. Missing something? What would that be? Yeah, just there's a pale bluish, stain on the inside of the frame here. If you can see that right there. Take a closer look. Atrican residue! What? Why wasn't I told about this? The frame is only 2 inches square. The frame is even smaller. You wouldn't be able to see it, it's too small. Maybe an inch wide at most. But it's saying, I cannot see tiny things. Oh, but I am clever. Oh, tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps? Order! But you must come faster. The poison stamp was in this frame. Possible. Prosecutor Gavin. It's actually possible. Why would you put something? I'm not even gonna say it. Like on the desk. Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide if the moon struck. You know, can I say something? I had a thought, see? What, Mr. Russian? I mean, please stop jittering around like that. You look like my ex-wife. The victim was a forger, alright? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too, end quote, Pog. So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him. Objection! Oh, rich. That's rich. Leave the ridiculous flights of fancy to the Gavinier songbirds, please. Finally, something we agree on. Stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one. Oh, I disagree, Mr. Gavin. Come again? Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. Trumism hid from the world. He avoided meetings. His only content was... Content? His only content was the outside... He had only content with the outside world, was the mail. The mail?
What about the female?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, he don't have... he don't have that kind of, He has... I don't... Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Basically, no bitches. that's the only thing I can think. It's the only thing I think of. I thought it was too much, so I was trying to find another word for it. I was like, okay, whatever. I thought it was too messed up. Now, if you wanted to kill someone, you couldn't be. But you read letters. A stamp would be the perfect weapon, don't you think? Clavier. Ridiculous, Apollo. Where's your proof? I want proof. Show us the evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon. I got you, man. I got you that, man. Are you okay? Careful.
I almost fell off my shirt.
Yes, I got you that, man.
I did not.
I was gonna say that. Funny. I was like, I can't think of anything else. So I was like, hey, whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's the first thing that came up. And I was thinking of the meme with the sad face. But it's Misham's face. Or it's like Clavier, he's doing the like rock side eye. And it's got no pictures of it. That's what I was thinking about right away. Okay. Composure. I might have evidence. Yeah?
I'll be back in a second.
You need a break. Alright. I might not have evidence per se. But things are finally starting to come together. What is it, Apollo? Your fists are trembling. I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Mission was killed. Well, fit us in, Mr. Justice. A certain Oh, wait. A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with an intent to kill sent Mission to send the stamp of death. Oh. You're 100% right. Is this? Isn't this the envelope? The one from 7 years ago? Think about the text of the letter again. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This was page 1. And this is page 2. Yeah, it's talking about envelope, or stamp. I want you to draw your attention to the one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor. Ah! In other words, I have this one straight. The stamp poison on the stamp. Lick, lick, gasp. End quote. Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked? He would sign the document, put it in the envelope, and put the stamp on it, right? Then he would put it in his letterbox. 15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath, and the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene. Or the scene, yeah. Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system. Yeah, and he's gonna say, I kinda see where he's coming from. Such a splendid imagination you have, Airfoid. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might.
So this poison stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago. Yeah. It's from 7 years ago, so that means the poison could... So that means 3 days of getting... Well, now I'm confused. So if it's 7 years ago, then why now has he been poisoned? That's a big contradiction there. So his poison stamp was inside of the envelope from 7 years, yeah? Is that what you have to believe us to believe, really? Well, alright, we just found out some stamp stuff. But now apparently, we're seeing, because the letter was from 7 years ago, so that means he was poisoned 7 years ago, which doesn't make sense. Because that's when you would have to send a letter. Well, I don't know, it is a little bit of a stretch, but there's a possibility. That's a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poison stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then became the murder weapon? How do you even intend to prove this seeming coincidence? But well, 7 years ago, you don't even know who sent that letter. And your answer is silence, I see. Very well, I move to... Oh. It's him! It's him! What's this guy's voice again?
Rescue.
It's not nice to pick on the front line, Clavier. What? Oh. Wait, what? Wait, was it what? 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 What?
Wow.
What just happened? What was that fake out?
Wow.
What was that fake out? Why are we seeing him?
This guy from 7 years ago.
Wait.
I think they just hinted towards something. Like the case that Phoenix lost 7 years ago.
Oh, we gonna find out.
This guy who's dead right now was a forger.
Oh.
And Phoenix lost this case 7 years ago.
Oh, Mr. Gavin, I think you did something a little bad, but he's in jail though.
What was his name, by the way?
Christoph.
Yeah, Christoph.
I remember him.
Christoph.
The best villain so far.
After one of the streams, I watched the first stream that you posted on YouTube from this trial. Because I didn't see the intro, and I saw that Christoph was in the intro.
It's like, he's in the intro?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know that. Like in the one where they showed like the poker game?
The intro which you described me as numbers.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like from the beginning. Yeah, like, yeah.
No,
he's in
the intro for this trial.
Oh. Oh, you're... Well, I think he might be the villain.
Yeah, I think we just discovered something.
That's actually kind of obvious. Actually, very
but
obvious.
Then I'm like, how are you going to sentence someone who's been sentenced for murder trial to death? Are you gonna sentence him to second death?
Yeah. Well, I've seen a bit of it, so I kind of know what's going on here, but not really. The time travel thing, I know there's like something about time travel, and we've seen a bit, but there's something about time travel that's gonna happen.
Maybe you travel back in time to help Phoenix win the case.
I think you might be actually right. I think you might be actually right.
Or something like that, I think. I don't remember. What to see? Alright, let me... Why is Emma here? Emma! Why like my Christoph Gavin impression? Did I sound like him? Don't quit your day job. Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after for a line detective? Someone to come dig you all out of the mess you're making of this case. Mess? You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You could find out if that stamp was in the envelope easy. Care to explain yourself for a line detective? There'll be all you want, but science is on my side. It's all in the residues, right? That's right! The poison detection, the spray. Produce the red envelope at once. Produce it out of your hands. You must make it. You can open it on the authority of the court. Oh, let's go. Oh, it's small spray. I want big spray.
That's very small. That's disappointing.
Actually, I'm very disappointed right now. The disappointment has... I'm honestly 1 star. It's messed up.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. I can't do stuff.
On a scale of 1 to 10, this one gets half.
Yes, F. Where? Okay, so it's not... Oh, there we go. There's the stamp.
You found it.
I found the stamp. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
No mistaking it. That's actual residue. She looks so small there. I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past. Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last. Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but...
I was thinking about it too. I was like, don't I remember that from something? Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago? Well, you didn't want to do it then? That's one possibility.
Because your brother did an oops.
He did, oh, maybe Mr. Bishop figured it out. What's that mean? Figured out what? He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead. Oh. So he sent his reply with a different stamp. And put his decisive evidence in a frame? Oh. You're still here? Can I make a statement here on the record? I sparked Razor Tooth Brushel. Claim the scoop as mine, kid. Can we kick this guy out? Please? Rubis killed in cold blood. By sender of 7-year-old letter, end quote. So maybe not something more than... skip here, I'm skipping your test. I don't like this guy. Order.
Actually should be kicked out from here.
He should have been like in real core, he would have been already. This guy's not even, he should be like unreliable. I see no room for further argument here. I don't want to admit, this is all coming as quite a shock. And to think that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. Stamp is a ticket straight to afterlife, end quote. Uh-oh, I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge. I see no need to further debate on this matter. The sender of that letter 7 years could hardly have been our defendant. Apollo? I think we just won. Very what? We're going back in time. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Slappy, I didn't say that. Every time. Every time. Is this the bright future of our legal system? Prosecutor? Gavin?
I take it to the afterlife from 7 years ago. Tickets from Gavinier's shows are invalid after 2 weeks. Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense any other way. Boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this. There's a fatal contradiction here for its claim. A contradiction? A poisoned stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that's the case, then why would Trubisham have done what he did? Explain that. You must have realized there was a
I mean,
Apollo. Apollo.
yeah. Yeah.
Apollo. Apollo, you just contradicted yourself in that sentence. You wouldn't have used it if it was poisoned.
He's just digging a hole.
Therein lies the rub. 7 years ago, the forger Trubisham plants a trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why 7 years later, did he use that stamp on the night of the murder? Clever actually bringing in facts here. It's
Yeah,
actually...
Unless we actually consider suicide, this is impossible.
That's true. Ah. Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in the frame on his desk for 7 years and forgot. Expect us to believe he sprayed the trap on himself? Alright, I think we save it. Let me see. Because we're there 3 hours. Oh my. How we feeling?
I want this one witness to leave the stand and never come back.
These weren't worst witness so far.
Emma actually kinda cooked.
Yeah, just help it out better. But like, I was hearing about this case being decisive. That's very true. I mean, is it because of that guy? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that guy was the most obnoxious witness ever. He was almost as bad as the old guy who like just was like talking every 5 seconds about random nonsense as well. So crazy. Alright. Oh, what? 34 frames lost. What happened there? 34 frames. When did this happen? Whether your dog is real has happened, and we are now... It's not good. Alright, let's see. It's going well, kind of, so far. The logic, I can't tell. I kinda just guessed. Okay, so... Alright, so now we'll do that Thursday. Continue more. And I'm probably done with the trial, like, in a little bit. It's probably not that much left. Unless they have an entirely new witness that I do not know about. But anyway, I'm gonna put it on the intro. See you later. Bye. Woo!